market headlines. Industry Minister Agus Gumiwang stated that Honda Motor Company will relocate its factories from India to Indonesia. Not only that, they are also willing to increase investment in Indonesia by 5.2 trillion rupiah until 2024.
Industry Minister Agus Gumiwang Kartasasmita said that Honda Motor Company will relocate its factories from India to Indonesia. Not only that, they are also willing to increase investment by 5.2 trillion until 2024. The company also promised to grant export permits for auto parts to 9 additional countries. The countries are Thailand, Malaysia, Vietnam, Japan, Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, and 3 other Middle Eastern countries. This is because these countries are part of the global supply chain for the automotive industry. In fact, Honda is reportedly planning to expand its export network to 31 countries in Asia, Africa, and America. In addition, Honda will develop new models in its vehicle production. This will be encouraged by Agus Gumiwang to increase variance in the market. Not only Honda, other automotive manufacturers from Japan such as Toyota and Suzuki will also streamline their investment flows to Indonesia. Toyota is committed to increasing investment of around $2 billion or equivalent to 28 trillion rupiah by 2024. Meanwhile, Suzuki will inject fresh funds of around 1.2 trillion into Indonesia. The period is the same until 2024. From IDX Channel coverage team, reported.
Expanding international cooperation in early 2021, Financial Services Authority has signed MOU with Authority Monetary Brunei Darussalam, or AMBD.
The Financial Services Authority, or OJK, keeps expanding international cooperations with various countries and international institutions to increase the cooperations in carrying out various development and economic programs. Stated in its press release in early 2021, the OJK has signed a Memorandum of Understanding with the Brunei Darussalam Monetary Authority, or AMBD. MOU is concerning consultation, cooperation, and the exchange of information, whether it is for conventional bank or Sharia bank. Authority Monetary Brunei Darussalam, or AMDB, is a body corporate that acts as a central bank of Brunei Darussalam, which undertakes several core functions, including the formulations and implementations of monetary policies, the regulations and supervisions, financial institutions, as well as currency management in Brunei Darussalam. From all sources, IDX Channel.
Seven state-owned enterprises have signed a MOU on the collaboration of the strategic program for tourism sector in SOE's ecosystem. The MOU is expected to accelerate synergy as well as develop tourism business. Later on, government will form a holding for tourism SOE.
The 7 state-owned companies, including Angkasa Pura I, Angkasa Pura II, Garuda Indonesia, along with its subsidiary CityLink, ITDC, Notour Indonesia Hotel, Sarina, and PT Taman Wisata Candi Borobudur Prambanan, Ratu Boko. Minister of SOE, Erick Thohir, said that the MOU is one of the transformation before the establishment of a tourism holding. So it is hoped that this collaboration can accelerate synergy and develop business of each state-owned enterprises.
Sebanyak 7 BUMN akan semakin erat bersinergi di bawah satu holding BUMN pariwisata dan pendukung. Mudah-mudahan penggabungan ini bukan menambah birokrasi, tetapi justru mempercepat daripada sinergitas dan juga pengembangan usaha tersebut.
Through the signing of this MOU, The 7 SOEs will be more intensive in boosting tourism sector with a quick win program related to the joint promotion, cross-selling, bundling strategies, and the manufacture of tourism-related products according to the new normal. Jakarta, Ricky Anwardi for IDX Channel.
Bank Indonesia assesses that MSMEs will play an important role in supporting the economy in the future. Bank of Indonesia revealed that there are at least 4 important points in the development of MSME, one of which is to digitalization transition process.
Bank Indonesia assessed that MSMEs will play an important role in supporting the economy in the future. There are 4 important things that the government and regulators can do so that MSME become a business segment that will later become the pillars of the economy in the future. The governor of Bank Indonesia, Peri Warjio, explained that the first thing that must be done is to empower MSMEs. Assistance in technical form starting from the production, financial and good company management knowledge will help MSMEs develop. Second, assistance related to financial access, where MSMEs must get much easier access to finance so that they can develop their business more quickly. Third, the digitalization transition, where the pandemic era has changed people's shopping behavior from conventional to digital. Bank Indonesia itself has launched the Indonesian QR standard, which this year targets 12 million MSME merchants to be registered nationally.
Kita sudah luncurkan QR Indonesian Standard, satu-satunya standar. Insya Allah tahun lalu 5,8 juta, sekarang 6,3 juta. Tahun ini 12 juta merchant yang sebagian besar, hampir seluruhnya UMKM terregister secara nasional. Tersambung menjadi merchant-merchant di marketplace, di fintech maupun di digital banking. Digitalisasi menjadi penting melalui QR Indonesian Standard.
And fourth, stakeholders must help expand the marketing of MSME products. This can be done by introducing domestic work products and opening up opportunities for wider market access abroad. From Jakarta, Raharjo Patmo for IDX Channel.
Market headlines will be right back after the break. Stay tuned.
Presiden Joko Widodo memiliki optimisme yang tinggi terkait dengan proses vaksinasi nasional yang sedang dilakukan saat ini. Bagaimana tanggapan dari pengusaha dengan angka ini?
Tentu membuat kita harus lebih berhati-hati.
Langkah apa yang tepat dilakukan untuk bisa meningkatkan pemahaman masyarakat?
Komunikasi publik adalah kunci. Jadi kita harus bisa menunjukkan kepada masyarakat bahwa vaksinasi itu penting.
To recover the economy, government is currently giving bunch of social assistance. However, it is often found distribution error in the implementation. Therefore, Steering Committee Indonesia Fintech Society voiced the need of fintech role in assisting social assistance distribution.
The government needs to develop a digital-based social assistance distribution strategy by not only relying on banking, but also financial technology. At least that's what a Steering Committee Indonesia Fintech Society, Mirza Aditya Suara, stated. Mirza evaluated that the current social assistance distribution system is considered not yet integrated and must be prioritized for the omni-channel principle. To support this, the government needs to revise President Regulations number 63 of 2017. So not only bank that can distribute the assistance, but fintech can do that as well. Same perspective comes from former Minister of Communications and Informatics, Rudiantara. He assessed that the government should be able to take advantage of technological developments in social assistance distributions. He explained an important concept in distributions of social assistance is integrated so that it can be done more efficiently and on target. This can be done by digitizing social assistance. From all sources, IDX Channel.
Yeah, we can hear the echo of the needs of financial technology in many aspects. For example, these days, people hope social assistance can be distributed through fintech, not only banks. Besides being able to help unbanked population, the use of fintech can also maintain transparency and efficiency of social assistance. And another example, these days, businesses need fintech to boost its productivity and funding. Well, it seems like our society is now starting to depend on fintech, right? Thus, it makes the fintech industry is one of the fastest growing and paced industries around. Therefore, in the first graphic, I would like to elaborate the current condition of fintech in Indonesia. The total distributed loan as much as 155 trillion rupiah, or grew by 91.3% year-on-year. Meantime, new distributed loan as much as 74.41 trillion rupiah, or grew by 26.74% year-on-year. Meantime, the outstanding loan as much as 15 trillion rupiah, or grew by 16.43% year-on-year. And through the big numbers, I'd say it is amazing on how fintech is changing the financial services industry as we know it daily. It reflects on how society is now depending on fintech. Even banks and other financial institutions are now using fintech to develop its strong customer-centric models. It doesn't stop there. Coordinating Minister for Economic Affairs, Erlangga Hartarto, said that the growth of Indonesia's financial technology industry is the fastest in Southeast Asia. In fact, Erlangga predicts that the fintech industry in 2025 will be able to generate $100 billion. As fintech is more on demand as ever, this leads to hike in the total of fintech lenders in Indonesia. Let's take a look at the next graphic. This is the growth of Indonesia's fintech lenders. The total lenders as much as 716,963 accounts, or as much as 18.32%. Some of it are women, 36%, and 60% of it are men, and 1% of it are enterprises. And meantime, Indonesia's fintech borrowers, the total borrowers as much as 43.5 million accounts, 134.59%, women 47%, men 53%, and enterprises 0%. Of these, the majority, or around 581,000 accounts, came from Java. Meanwhile, the remaining 131,000 accounts are outside Java and less than 4,000 accounts abroad. Plus point, Financial Services Authority noted that the distribution of loan funds reached 155.9 trillion rupiah by December 2020, a rapid increase of 91.3% year-on-year. With such huge amount to be distributed, we might wonder how many fintech borrowers are there in Indonesia. The answer is in the next graphic, which I already mentioned to you before. Once again, I would like to explain it to you. The total borrowers as much as 43.5 million accounts, or 134.59%. 47% of it are women, 53% of it are men, and enterprises 0%. We compiled the data from the Financial Services Authority's data. And despite the massive progress, the fintech industry as of December 2020 only channeled productive loans of 28.4 trillion rupiah, less than 40% of total loan. Productive loan is loan that can generate income and to create or sustain self-employment. For example, small medium enterprises, it means that fintech lending is still dominated by consumptive loan. Well, ideally, small businesses need bigger portion of loan since availability of capital is a classic problem of the economy. In fact, based on data from the Ministry of Cooperatives and SMEs, the distribution of SMEs reached 57.24% of GDP in 2018. Means that if there are more people take loan to expand its businesses or maybe open up new business, it can contribute more than to Indonesian economy. And however, so far we have to appreciate on fintech has started to shape our economic culture and open up opportunity for people. As the demand is higher as time goes by, fintech in Indonesia is flocking over the society. Even Indonesia's fintech startup proportion is good size compared to other neighboring countries. And let's see the proportion in the next graphic. This is fintech startup proportion in some countries in ASEAN region. Singapore 39%, Indonesia 20%, Malaysia 15%, and Thailand 10%. And despite the progress so far, there is still ample room for improvement according to a 2019 report by Google, Temasek, and Bain & Company. Indonesia still has around 47 million underbanked and 92 million unbanked adults, translating into a huge opportunity for fintech companies. And nonetheless, there is ample room for improvement. One side, we have to appreciate on how fintech is bringing a whole new set of tools to the markets. Other side, we hope fintech can maximize its role to help Indonesian economy through productive loan. Stay tuned on Market Headlines because we'll be right back after the break. last segment, at the Jakarta Composite Index intraday movement earlier today, JCI was open at the level 6,316.88. Then approaching the closing time of the session, the index was on the level of 6,341.4. Then the index was showing a weakening trend by the second session closing time. Index was closed at the level of 6,358.21. In short, JCI went up 1.49%. Next, we are going to see the sectoral movement leading the dynamics of today's trading. We got mining as the leader of the weakening trend there. Went down 3.69%. Agriculture, agriculture went up 3.26%. Construction went up 3.23%. Basic industry went up 3.09%. And moving on to top gainers and top losers, here are the key highlights from today's trading session. ANTM went up 8.53% to the level of 2,420 rupiah per share. DOIT went up 21.43% to the level of 374 rupiah per share. BMRI or Bank Mandiri went up 3.46% to the level of 6,725 per share. INCO went up 2.43% to the level of 4,640 rupiah per share. And this is the losers for today's trading session. We got BBRI went down 1.08% to the level of 4,580 rupiah per share. BBTN went down 0.75% to the level of 1,975 rupiah per share. MDKA went down 0.4% to the level of 2,490 rupiah per share. BABP went down 1.96% to the level of 100 rupiah per share. This is the intraday movement of rupiah towards US dollar. Open at the level of 14,371. Rupiah was also showing a strengthening trend towards US dollar. And was closed at the level of 14,265. In summary, rupiah went up 1.12%. Jasa Marga has prepared 9 toll roads to be offered to the Indonesia Investment Authority or INA. It is targeted that the divestment of 2 to 3 toll roads with value of up to 3 trillion rupiah will be executed this year.
Jasa Marga has prepared 9 toll roads to be offered to the Indonesia Investment Authority or INA. Of the 9 segments, it is targeted that the divestment of 2 to 3 toll roads ranging from 1.5 to 3 trillion rupiah will be executed this year. Details of the 9 potential toll roads offered by Jasa Marga to INA include Medan Kuala Namu Tebing Tinggi, Jakarta Cikampek 2 Elevated, Semarang Batang, Gempol Pandaan, and Pandaan Malang, dan Gempol Pasuruan Section, Balikpapan Samarinda, Manado Bitung, and Bali Mandara. Jasa Marga's Finance Director Doni Arsal said that offering toll road access to SWF has 4 main benefits for the company. The company's liquidity is considered to increase due to fresh funds that have the potential to enter the company's treasury. Furthermore, SWF will become a new alternative for funding in terms of equity to support asset recycling. As a result, Jasa Marga's capital structure was able to be solid and strong, which in turn had a positive effect on the company's profit increase. From IDX Channel coverage team, reported.
PP Presisi has recorded a new contract of 273.5 billion rupiah until February 2021. The company revealed that main contributor to the new contract is from the integrated mining project.
PP Presisi has recorded a new contract of 273.5 billion rupiah until February 2021. The main contributor to the new contract is from the integrated mining project. Management revealed that the realization was up 0.18% compared to the same period last year. The realization was supported by the Weda Bay Hauling Road project worth 125 billion rupiah. In this period, PP Presisi recorded 91% of new external contracts. Meanwhile, PP Group only contributed 9%. This year, the company is trying to increase the acquisition of external contracts. Therefore, the company seeks to target work as the main contractor from external contracts. As of March, the company is also in the process of negotiating contracts for nickel mining work in central Sulawesi and the construction of a hauling road in South Sumatra. From the two projects, the management projects the contract value to reach 1 trillion rupiah. For this year, the subsidiary of PT PP is targeting new contracts of 3.67 trillion rupiah. In order to pursue this target, PP Presisi is hunting down projects from the construction and mining services sector. In the mining sector, PPRE is targeting contracts from bauxite mining services in West Kalimantan and also entering nickel mining in Southeast Sulawesi. From IDX Channel coverage team, reported.
As a result of the pandemic impact and along with delayed construction projects, Wijaya Karya Beton posted a decrease in revenue in 2020. However, in 2021, the company is optimistic to record a better performance and post 80% growth.
As a result of the pandemic impact and along with delayed construction projects, Wijaya Karya Beton posted a decrease in revenue in 2020. However, this year the company is optimistic that its performance can grow up to 80% on an annual basis. According to Wijaya Karya Beton's corporate secretary, Yuherni Dwi, there are several moments that make 2021 a profitable period for the construction world. At least there are 4 momentums. First, the portion for construction in the state budget is still stable. The second momentum is the implementation of a sovereign wealth fund. The third one is the government hopes that funding for infrastructure projects will not come entirely from the state budget. As is known, the total investment required for national infrastructure development during 2020 and 2024 reached 6,445 trillion rupiah. Finally, the government has begun increasing the volume of package with a government-to-business partnership scheme. The management believes that this step will have a positive impact on Wijaya Karya Beton. Meanwhile, based on financial reports as of December 2020, the company recorded revenues of 4.8 trillion rupiah, or a decrease of 32.18% on an annual basis compared to 2019. From IDX Channel coverage team, reported.
Step aside from market condition as coronavirus pandemic takes big role on current economic situation, and here it is an update data about coronavirus globally. And the news close our market headlines today. Please enjoy our next program on IDX Channel, Your Trustworthy Economic, Business and Capital Market Channel. I'm Wicky Adrian. Have a nice evening and stay safe.